Alright, ladies and gents, so we live. It is your favorite Asian robot. Now, tonight, I'm finally going to release that repeater build. I know a lot of you have been asking me about it, but obviously this was a week with a lot of stuff. There was the event, you know, the patch. So this got pushed back until today, but I'm going to show you how it's done and how it actually plays. Now, this is a Revenant style build. So in general, you're going to have to perform close to flawless to really take advantage of it. But the good part is that it works even if you do take a hit or two. All right. Excuse the nose. Anyway, temporal mechanics is going to be your shooters of choice, repeaters of choice. Berserker Cell, Omnicell. Berserker Cell, Omnisurge Cell. All right. Chamber, Salvo Chamber is not the right chamber, obviously. I was using that to mess around with a few people, but it's actually the full bore that you want. Captain's Grip will be standard for your grip. Precision Sights will be your mod of choice. Where is it? Right here. All right. And you've got the Glyph Weaver pistols from the Alira. Now, one interesting thing is that you can technically use the Dawn Stars as well from the Rezakiri. But honestly, I find the Glyph Weaver pistols to be perfect for this. All right. You've got your Revenant Omnicell here. And for those of you that don't know what Revenant does, I've got a video on that. You can check that out. Skarn's Defiance with an Omnisurge Cell as your lantern. And wait, let me change the lantern transmog. Let's have a look at this Beacon of Ages. Anyway, Tragic Echo with a Rage Cell as your helmet. Nasher Cloak with a Parasitic Cell as your body piece. Malkurion's Grasp with a Predator Cell as your arms. And Nasher Treads with a Berserker Cell for your legs. Now, overall, what this is going to give you. Berserker +6. You're going to deal 35% extra damage as long as you're hitting the target. Omnisurge +6. Alright, this gives you 20% Omnicell cooldown. As well as on Omnicell ability activation, you reduce the cooldown of your Lantern ability by 40%. Predator, 35% bonus damage. That doesn't go away when you trigger Revenant, as you know. Alright, but if you take a hit, it'll go away. Rage. Revenant can trigger this, which is kind of crazy, but it will not take away Predator, which is why this combo is still really cool. Toughness. To increase your health, meaning more Revenant cast, which is better for you. Parasitic is there for the same reason. You can cast Revenant more times, allowing you to stack up the damage bonus from Revenant. And Etheric Attunement is from the Glyph Weaver pistols. That's an extra, but it's a good bonus. Now, let's actually see this in action, shall we? Now, we're level 3 with the repeaters, so we have to go a bit beyond our range. Obviously, we can't go to Ulrich's Peak. We'll be heading to Thunderwatch to demonstrate the effectiveness of this build, and we will showcase how it works against behemoths right there. All right. So how does this build work overall? Plain and simple, it functions by casting Revenant early on in the battle and stacking up your damage, then unleashing a full-scale attack with your repeaters. It's probably better if I show you than to just talk about it, but overall, it allows you to take advantage of the huge damage of Revenant while also pumping out the fast hits of the repeaters to just cause a lot of damage in a very short period of time. And that is what it was designed for. Now, the reason why we did this is because a lot of people were complaining that the previous Revenant repeaters seemed a little outdated. They wanted something more updated for the current environment. And I said, you know what? Perfect time, because we have Alira now. So yeah. Make sure you've got the offensive bond on. Now, as soon as combat starts, get in close, use your lantern first. All right, dodge the attack. Send your special straight through the behemoth's body. Keep its attack pattern in mind, all right? And just cast Revenant calmly. All right, try, if your shield comes up before the cast, try to make sure that you use your lantern first, because otherwise you're gonna have a bit of a rough time. All right, keep casting Revenant, keep picking up the orbs, and just Get in close. All right, get in close. Now, the Illyra glyphs will deal additional damage if it's a more stationary behemoth, but since the Dras was getting wiped all over the place, you can see that we weren't able to make good use of that. But it pretty much died nearly instantly. Now, we've got a Shrike 10 levels above us. So, although we're only level 3, the Shrike being 10 levels above helps us to compensate for the fact that we have Slayer Path bonuses and stuff like that, and that our armor and gear is all Power Surge, which is why the ideal level for any build is 3 levels above you. All right, this is the difference for an endgame build. Any build that is built should handle behemoths 3 levels above your current Slayer level. That is the ideal situation. It means that the build was built correctly. Now, I lost my Predator bonus there, so this fight will take a bit longer, but that's okay. You'll see us still dish out a devastating amount of damage. The important thing is to just continuously cast, alright, and continue to strike down the behemoth. Now, you've got no way to boop, but you can cause a lot of havoc with that glyph, see? Because a part break would stop the Shrike and many other behemoths as well, so just keep that in mind. Wait till your Revenant refreshes and cast. Be sure not to cast early or you'll just end up like, well, making life for yourself very unpleasant. And if you keep sending the full bore shots through its body, the behemoth will die off. All right, I'll demonstrate this one more time against the Nezaga. All right. It's it's quite a stationary behemoth, but it does have its own movement-based abilities. We'll go in there. The key thing to remember here is that the repeaters don't have an interrupt. You can interrupt with Revenant, but it can be a bit iffy to do that. I prefer not to myself. Oops, try not to take a hit at the start of the fight like me, but hey, if you do, you do. Like I said, Revenant can interrupt, but it's generally not considered worth your while to do it. Because you'll miss out on some of the hit due to the fact that you're not sending the shot perfectly through its body, but that's okay. This time round, I wanted to be more of an example of what you could do rather than a perfect battle. Alright? So even if you've taken hits, even if the things have not fully gone your way, Predator remains a powerful choice. And you can still see that your damage is quite massive with it. Just wait until you build up again. Okay. Now, as you can see, that interrupt didn't occur. So it's not an exact science for me. I am much more skilled, obviously, with discipline and the like. But in most circumstances, the huge damage of Revenant means that, plain and simple, you can smash your way through the behemoth with ease. Alright? Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed that combat showcase. And now, let me move over to our thank you scene. The Throne of Honor, Death Dawning 982 plus Ultra. The Forgotten, Nate the Great, Rogue Assassin, Joshua Moritz, Old Mr. Creampuff, Jerry Fast, Logan Schwartz, Zach NFG, and Steve Martin. He's back on the list. All Prestige members. The list will be updated on Sunday, tomorrow. Thank you so much, guys. I just wanted to give the thanks a bit early before I give my usual line because honestly, I'm very proud of the community and the number of people that have shown up to my all-day streams and stuff like that. We really appreciate you guys. So special thank you to these lovely members who've kept up with us for quite a long time. As always, if you like my content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you want to support the channel further, you can drop a tip via the link in the description of the video. You can send super thanks on YouTube. You can join as a channel member. You can drop by the streams and send super chats if you'd like to. All of it will help us keep the channel running, and you can get on these lovely lists. Like June's top supporters, Bravo7910, Kazmanta, my lovely girl, Zavi Uzumaki, The Mighty Zeno, Death Dawning 982, Miss Eve, Old Mr. Creampuff, Daniel Titty, Darius Laszlo, Noisy, Rogue Assassin, Anarchy Inc., River Heath, Nate the Great, CJ on Pluto, Wolfstar Heart, and Jordan Shelton. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you on the next video, okay?